don't do that, love. Di, what's the point? There's nothing left, is there?
Look, I'll pay you back as soon as Mick pays me, OK?
Look, Michael, I've had the pizza parlour. You know what this George will... Hello, George.
Hi, Roll.
What was that about the pizza parlour?
Nothing it'll keep. Here. Listen, what time are you on tonight?
Well, I'm in work this savvy, so I don't know.
Right.
Kids, eh?
Yeah.
So what do you reckon to the turnout on Friday?
Friday?
Yeah, you know, I just thought I'd sound you out and see if you would come again, you know, this week.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, George, it was all a bit political, really, wasn't it?
Well, that is the point, Ron. I mean, the issues we're addressing are highly political.
Yeah, but, well, I'm not so sure that I want to get that involved, really, you know. I mean, it seemed a bit heavy to me.
People like yourself, Ron, understand the problems we face in this country, right? Right, well, you've got almost a duty to get involved. There's no passion in politics in this country anymore. People don't seem to care.
No, honest, I mean, don't get me wrong, George, you know, I mean, Friday was interesting, but, well, to be honest with you, I think it was all a bit over my head, you know.
Hey, we're only discussing a few issues. Hey, we're not a bunch of terrorists, you know.
No, I know, you know. But, anyway, I can't go Friday, can I, eh? It's me debut down the Legion as the compere.
Fine. Anyway, as long as we know we've got your support.
What do you mean, George? Support?
Well, you know, coming to the meeting, I mean, it shows a little more than interest, doesn't it? I mean, it's membership, really, isn't it? You know? Good morning.
Couple of biros, please, Ron.
When he says a couple, he means 6, please.
Playing bingo tonight, then, are you?
He just loses pens like nobody's business.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing letting your daughter work for that fellow across the road. She'll be coming home in a couple of weeks with swastikas on her arms.
Well, she'll just do her work.
His views, though.
Ellis?
Yeah, but she wouldn't listen to all that stuff anyway. And don't forget she went out with our Michael's mate, Keith, didn't she? And he's coloured. And I tell you what, to be very truthful with you, you know, I thought all that illegal immigrant lark was horrible. I mean, your Mick's really one of us, you know, and whoever did that was way out of order.
What are you talking about?
Well, you know that business over your Mick getting lifted by the immigration. Oh, it'll just be kids messing around, won't it? I'll get you some bios.
Immigration? What's he talking about?
I smell a rat here.
I'm sure Mick would have told you if it was something important.
Yeah?
£1.20, please.
And think about what I said. About your Jackie getting corrupted.
I couldn't help noticing the sign on the window, though.
Come in.
It's about time someone owns a charity shop around here, isn't it?
What's going on here, Dex?
Well, like the notice says, I've opened a charity shop. What do you think?
Oh, it's marvellous. Those who've got have got, and those without should always get. That's what I say.
So when was all this sorted out?
Not before time. Someone should have done this ages ago.
Well, it came about by chance, really. As you know, I've got a bit of time on my hands, and Cafford's always after funds. So with Jimmy Corkle's misfortune, it was the ideal opportunity for me to step in.
So all this was done with Barry Grant's blessing?
Yeah. It's almost as good as the Pope's, really.
Oh, very good. Mind you, I thought you might have wanted to expand your little empire into here.
Yeah, a couple of months should see me through the busiest period of the year.
Oh, aye, Christmas. Should do well, shouldn't he? Now, listen, love. I want to volunteer my services for this place.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you. Well, Margaret's also offered to do some help when she can.
Well, as you know, my services are very much in demand by our Tracy, as she's my first employer. But if I can be of any help...
Well, I'm very grateful, thank you.
Oh, and I hope you'll be of help to our Diana when all this business of hers comes to court.
Well, our Jackie's told the police everything she knows, which is basically nothing.
And I'm afraid I saw nothing untoward.
Well, if you are called, I hope you support our Diana. She needs it.
I don't know, if it's not one thing, it's another, eh?
Yeah.
Guess what I finished up Friday night? I went out for a quiet pint, as I thought, with George Webb from the petrol station. Only turns out to be a meeting of this white purity thing, and he's in it.
What, you went there?
Yeah, but only for a bevy eggs, you know what I mean? And I didn't know it was a meeting. Then this fella lets it slip that George and a couple of other fellas were behind Mick getting lifted as an illegal immigrant.
What, George Webb did that?
And of course I have to go and stick me big foot in it, don't I, and blaze all this out in front of Ellis Johnson.
What did he say?
Well, unfortunately, I don't think he caught on, but I tell you what, it's getting really dodgy. And you got our Michael, a white guy, working with 2 black faces. And Jacqueline's working over there with a bloke who hates blacks, and he's in a racist organisation.
Don't you think you're getting this out of perspective slightly?
Hey, you should have been with me in that pub Friday night if you think that. They were practically handing out the white hoods with the eye holes in them.
Yeah, well, could all come to a head, couldn't it?
Well, that's what I'm frightened of. I'm worried to death. We're right in the middle of it all, aren't we? I don't want to see my kids get hurt. I'll have to persuade them to pack in the jobs before things get out of hand.
All those people at that party. I bet they all say they didn't say a thing.
Oh, Nan, don't interfere, because you'll just mess everything up.
I'll do what I have to do.
Is she going with us?
Well, I suppose you'll find out sooner or later. Diana went to a party the other night and, well, she got into this situation with a fella and it turns out that it could be rape.
Rape? Well, who's the bloke?
Someone off the close. Peter Harrison, you know him, his mum and dad bought the house off Terry.
What's wrong giving him a hiding, what?
God, is that your answer to everything? I thought you'd moved on from all that.
Well, this is personal, isn't it, Trace?
Yeah, well, she doesn't need any violence around her at the moment. She's cracking up. And our Rod's got off and left her. He's gone to Hull.
Well, because she was raped.
No, he got off before that. But I don't think he's coming back.
Excuse me a minute, love.
Well, that's big of him, isn't it? Well, you're only the sister-in-law, and you're managing to stick by her.
Yeah, well, all that might change. Mr. Kennedy's offered me a job in Chester.
Kept that quiet, didn't you?
Well, you're a bit wrapped up in your own life, aren't you? Opening nightclubs and that.
Well, life moves on, Trace.
Yeah, no, but I just feel dead tight leaving her when she needs us. I know life moves on, and I don't want to seem like I'm deserting the Corkill's problems, like, but I've got a good opportunity to further myself here.
Sure, it's just the opportunity of work you're looking for.
Why, what else would there be?
Well, I mean, Mr. Kennedy. He hasn't got that many rough edges, has he? Maybe that's what you're looking for.
Maybe I don't know what I'm looking for.
Come on, we'll never get there.
One of the council's scared, sending its education officers off to Southport to posh hotels for conferences.
Are you sure Mick won't mind you taking some time off to come with me?
Oh, no problem. I've set everything up for Mike, and I'll be back before it gets really busy.
So what will you do while I'm listening to boring lectures on time management and performance indicators?
Oh, like I said, I thought I'd do a bit of shopping, and I thought maybe we could do lunch, darling.
Oh, you're buying me lunch?
And if you let me drive.
All right.
Oh, Marcia, the very woman.
Oh, it's not an orgy, is it?
No, we just wanted a quick word. It's about Ron Dixon saying something about Mick and some immigration stuff.
Just leave it, Ellis.
Leave what?
He said something about some kids messing around. I mean, what's it all about?
Oh, look, it's all finished with. It was over within hours.
What was?
Someone rang the immigration and said there were illegal immigrants living in Mick's house.
What?
It was an anonymous phone call. They took him down the police station and held him there.
That's terrible. What happened to the children?
Oh, didn't take them, thank God. No means Sinbad looked after them till it was all cleared up.
Anonymous phone call, my ass. This is George Webb's idea of a joke. What the hell didn't anyone tell me?
Because your reaction is so predictable. I mean, look at you.
This is my brother we're talking about.
And it's your brother who handled the situation the way he wanted. And no matter how cowardly and callous the person who made the phone call is, Mick obviously doesn't want you involved. So leave it. Please.
Right. Let's go to Southport.
I was just looking for Julia, so I thought I'd pop round and have a chat.
Yeah, was she telling you what a mess of my life I've made?
No. She's very worried about you. We all are.
Whose way? But you'd everyone's slagging me off. Can't keep my marriage together, and then all this with Peter Harrison.
You've got to stop blaming yourself.
I feel terrible. I can't sleep overnight. If I do, I have nightmares.
This whole business is bound to be difficult.
If it gets anyway. It's going to be horrible. I'm going to have to stand up in court, and the newspapers might be there. I'm going to have to explain my whole life. When I lost my virginity, what knickers I was wearing. Did I enjoy it? I mean, what am I supposed to say to that? Because I was there on that bed with a man. They're going to say I was enjoying it.
Diana, listen to me. We're women, and we're very definitely made differently from men. The way men are, they could have sex with a donut and enjoy it. You've got to keep on remembering. You were raped. You've got to keep that firmly in your mind. You did not consent to having sex.
Will they believe me?
I don't know. If it does go to court, it's going to take a lot of strength to get through it. But I know you can do it.
Hi, love. Busy.
Oh, now I was just practicing my signature.
What for?
Well, in case I have to sign anything, like checks and things.
First thing you need is the checkbook. Bit of mess our Michael got into. What's this? Jacqui?
Oh, it's just the way I spell my name now.
What's wrong with the old way?
Well, it wasn't very trendy or sophisticated, was it?
Oh, you're only working in the petrol station, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I've got plans, you know. So, what did you want me for anyway?
Well, to tell you the truth, love, I've been thinking more and more about you working here, you know, and, well, I think your mum's probably right, isn't she?
Why?
Well, I mean, you know, you've got a course to do, haven't you? You know, you've got to get too tired working here.
Yeah, well, you were right behind me when I got the job.
Yeah, I know, but, well, you know, she's convinced me now.
Oh, when?
Look, Jack, some things don't always need explaining, all right? Now, I'm just asking you, as your father, to pack in working in here. I want you out of this place.
Yeah, but Dad, you've always told me to support myself as much as I can. I'm starting to do that. Look, I don't want to keep asking you and my mum for money all the time. So I'll have to stay.
Sorry about the mess, cottage industries and all that. Can I get you a drink? Coffee, please. So, how are you? I was sorry to hear about your losing the baby. Thanks. Having a holiday's helped me get over it. Bit of a shock to find myself pregnant in the first place. Do you think you're overdoing it a bit, bringing work home as well? Probably. So, how are you? Well, our wonderful agency's been bought out by a larger group. So the accountants have had a field day. Rationalised, and now I'm surplus to requirements. Oh, I'd heard the rumours, but, yeah, well, they were all true. So to be honest, that's why I'm here. Now that I'm jobless, I'm asking round in case anyone knows of anything good going.
Oh, Karen, I'm sorry. You're a good boss, even if I did want your job.
I just wish I'd had the nerve to do what you did. Your letter of resignation caused a real stir. So, keeping busy? Set up as a PR consultant, I've heard.
Yeah, that's a charity fashion do I'm working on. Excuse me.
Hello.
Is Max there, please?
No, but he should be back soon if you want to come in and wait.
Thanks. I just wanted a word about the shop development.
This is a friend of mine, Karen Clark. We used to work together.
Nice to meet you.
Have a seat. Coffee?
No, thanks. You look busy.
Yeah, I was just saying to Karen. It's a charity fashion show I'm organising. You know, celebrity, decent raffle, good meal.
Have you sold all the tables?
No, none yet. Still in the planning stages.
Well, you can put me down for one.
They're not fully priced yet.
Well, you can put me down for two, even. How many to a table?
8, I think. Have you got a big name yet? No, that's my sticking point at the moment. I've asked Max to see if he can help.
Yeah, I know a couple of big-name footballers. I might be able to get them interested.
Oh, that's great, thanks, but I need them to do a bit more, really, you know. Speech, auction, compare. My brother's girlfriend works at the Beeb. She might have a good contact. Oh, if you could get someone known nationally, that would really put bums on seats.
Look, ladies, I'm a bit busy and I've got a few things to do, so I'll have to get off. If you could just do me a favour and tell Max to meet me round at the nightclub tomorrow. Right, it's nice to meet you. Might see you at the charity event, don't you?
I hope so. Bye. Who is he? Barry Grant. He owns a lot of property around here, which Max manages for him, and he's just opening a nightclub. And is he attached? I thought you were involved. Well, is he? I don't think so, no. Good. I'll definitely have to come to your fashion show now.
Derek's opened a charity shop, so if you've got anything you don't want, Trace, now's the time.
Actually, Nan, I might be having a big clear-out soon.
Why not?
Well, Brian's asked me to run the shop that he's opening in Chester.
Oh, so you're moving out there?
Well, maybe, but I just feel like I'm deserting Diana and our Rod, you know, especially with everything that's going on.
Yeah. Oh, hello, love. All right.
Have a seat, Di.
I just thought I'd come get my hair done, you know. A braid or something, anything.
Would you like a drink? Now you sit down there and get made a fuss of.
I'm all right, honest. I just wanted to tell you that, well,
If you're going to say you're sorry for all that throwing stuff around this morning, well, don't worry about it, love. We've had worse things happen in this family, haven't we, Trace? Your dad drove his car all around the neighbours' lawns once.
Nah. What I was going to say is, well, I was talking to Patricia and I think I'm starting to sort everything out in my mind now. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I just want to say thanks to you and Tracy for supporting me through all this.
All right, Barry. All right, Ron. What can I do for you? And don't ask for the rent reduction. All right, what is it then?
What's the charity shop, innit? I thought we had an arrangement.
Well, they've negotiated arrangement with Derek now, haven't I?
Oh, right, just like that.
Look, Ron, when I come back, the place had squatters in it. It's been firebombed. I just want someone in there, don't I?
Yeah, but I was going to pay you good rent for that place, wasn't I?
Well, what do you want me to do, Ron? Do you want me to throw your brother-in-law, an ex-priest, out onto the street, eh?
No, I don't, but what I'm saying is that we thought we...
Oh, yeah, well, I'll tell you what, you can explain to him yourself, can't you? Derek, come over here a minute, will you, mate?
I didn't want this.
Derek, can you just tell Ron what our little arrangement is, please? Ta-da, Ron.
Well, you still can't believe I've got my own premises?
No, no.
Just can't believe Grancy's charity, that's all.
So you haven't seen Ellis then?
No? Been back a couple of hours now as well. Do you want a pizza while you're waiting?
No, Tara.
Are you all right? You're dead worried about something?
I told Ellis something about that George Webb, and it might cause a lot of trouble if he kicks off.
What was it?
And you best off not now.
Your Sinbad's looking for you, Moss.
My Sinbad?
Well, nobody else will have him, will they?
I won't tell him you said that, but I'll see he gets to know.
Look, well, I've been thinking, you know, I've been mulling things over and...
Oh, sounds like trouble.
Well, seeing how our relationship has got better, well, I was wondering if you'd consider coming to work in the shop, you know. Be a few extra bob in your pocket, won't it?
Nah, I'm not against the shop, like, but this is more my style, you know, telly, radio, a few sounds, like.
Yeah, actually, you know, I was thinking about getting a telly, you know, just a small one for the county, you know, help the hours pass by.
Nah, thanks for the offer, like, but...
Look, Michael, I'm asking you to seriously think about not working in here. I'll make your money up.
What?
Look, I want you out of here.
Why?
Because I can train you up, can't I? I can teach you how to run a business.
Dad, what are you talking about?
Well, it's this George Webb business.
No, I knew it'd be something like this.
Look, I'm only trying to protect me kids. I'm telling you something is going to happen. Either in here or the garage, but something's happened. I can feel it.
Look, I'm staying with Ellis on this one. He's the only one prepared to do anything about it.
How do you mean?
Well, he's heard something about Webb, and apparently this might be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
Oh, bloody hell.
Look, Dad, we're not going to defeat racism or racists by running away. I'm sorry, but I'm staying put.
Don't spoil a good day.
Sorry, mate. I didn't see you there. Idiot. You nearly killed me there.
No, just an accident, George.
That was no bloody accident. Do you see that? You see that? Minding my own business. Nearly got myself killed. See what they're like, Ron? Hey? Savages.
Oh, you can do better than that, Georgie boy.
I'll need a witness.
Hey, I'm sorry, mate. I really didn't see anything.
Everyone saw what you did.
It's just an accident, George.
Saw, didn't you? Yeah, you saw, because you were sat in the bloody
You
car.
leave her out of this!
Hey, yeah! Come on, behave yourself!
It's not even worth bothering with, mate.
you keep out of this,
Yeah, he's been working with this scum too long.
Oh, me? I'm scum, am
Stop
I?
it! What the hell's got into you?
I'll sort you out, sunshine.
Yeah, shove it, Webb.
Told you, didn't I, Ron? I told you what they were like. Scum.
Ellis, what's all that about? Why don't you just get on together?
I haven't got a problem, Ron. He just doesn't want to get on with me.
That doesn't excuse you almost running someone down, no matter how extreme his views
I
are.
don't take any crap from anyone, especially someone who tries to stitch up my brother and his family.
You haven't got any evidence for that.
He's all the evidence I need. Him being around's enough.
It was only luck, not skill, that you didn't run him down.
Yeah, but if you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Just get out of my way.
All right. Look, I know I got carried away.
I said out of my way.
I said sorry. Look, I know I screwed up.
Oh, you do have a mastery of the understatement.
Will I see you tonight?
You'll be lucky if you ever see me again.
And more Brookie, of course, same time tomorrow, right here on Living. Now, earlier on, we were looking at some of the stories hitting the headlines today, and there's one about Cherie Blair managing to stop the publication of a book by the friend of the Blairs' previous nanny. Do you follow all that? Basically talking about what it was like to be with the Blairs and not being terribly complimentary. So she wanted to stop all that, wanted to protect her family, and she's managed to have it stopped. What do you think of that and the way that she does the right thing and stands up and protects her family? Let us know on the phone or the email. Also, the guy who went to fetch his wife with her shopping in a helicopter and landed on the end of Clapton Pier. Now, come on, admit it. You'd love it, wouldn't you? At least you wouldn't have to carry your shopping home. What do you think of that? Or any other of the news stories, you can phone us on 08709 900 8650 or email us. Of course, there was that lovely story as well of Julia Roberts looking totally gorgeous, sploshing through the weather in Venice. And talking of sploshing, I've got lots of living umbrellas to give away. Look at this, isn't it fab? Got lots of these to give away. You just have to give me your funny umbrella stories. Where have you left it? Who have you damaged? All of those kind of things.